this for a while now?
I did it for 2 years.
Okay, nice, alright. Do we want me to say anything to start it off, or are you good to go?
Give me the microphone already. Hi guys, I'm Aly, and I have IBS and scoliosis, so I would describe myself as sick and twisted. Yeah. You know, when I was first diagnosed with IBS, I wondered if there were like any celebrities out there with the same condition. Because you know, that way, like when I'm on the toilet and I'm fighting for my life, I can be comforted by the fact that maybe somewhere out there, Beyonce's going through the exact same thing. So I Googled famous people with IBS. The very first thing that came up was a picture of Hitler. So maybe I'll just suffer alone. You guys know those couples that have kids to try to save their marriage? You ever wonder what happens to those kids when they grow up? So I was raised by my single mom. Didn't work. My dad's idea of parenting, because he had me like on the weekends, his idea of parenting was taking me to see whichever movie he wanted to go see. So I was 5 years old when I saw Austin Powers in theaters. I don't know if you guys remember that movie super well, but there is a scene where Britney Spears blows up. And like, Britney Spears has always been my favorite person ever. So I came home crying that day. My mom got all upset. She's like, "Did you take her to an inappropriate movie?" My dad just smiled and said, "Oops, I did it again." So the first time that I signed up for the dating apps, I signed up for Hinge, and I didn't really understand how they worked, so I was like, I don't know, I want people to know my personality, right? I'm like, I want them to know that I like comedy. So I'm like, I'll put a John Mulaney quote in my bio. But the quote that I put was, "I'm homeless, I'm gay, I have AIDS, I'm new in town." I thought that the perfect guy would read it, he'd get it, we'd fall in love, we'd watch Netflix specials every night for the rest of our lives together. Not a single man on Hinge got it. But there was a guy that texted me and said, "I would like for you to give me AIDS." There was another guy, his opening line for me was, "How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?" You know, the things you really need to know before you get to know a person. And I said, "Don't unmatch me, but I like it." And he said, "Well, you're cute, so I'll allow it. You want to grab a slice sometime?" I said, "Am I cute enough to tell you that it has to be vegan cheese on my pizza?" Immediately he unmatched. So that's the line, you guys. It's okay to have AIDS. But being vegan is totally unacceptable. It's blocked and reported. Did you guys know that they have suicide hotlines that you can text now? That's a great idea. You know why it's great? It's great for people like me who would rather kill themselves than make a phone call. Thank you very much. My name is Aly Belcourt.
Is it unhinged? Because you said I was unhinged, or was it hinge?
I mean, I am unhinged, but it was on Hinge.
Oh, okay, because when you said I'm unhinged, I was like, what? Okay, no, this is brilliant. Let's go to the judges. Matthew, we'll start with you. Some comedy, some variety, something different.
Well, first of all, comedy is one of my favorite things, as you will know.
Yes.
So this is an important performance for me. And I have to tell you that I would have gotten the John Mulaney joke. I knew that one. Second of all, what's that?
I'm sorry, it's too late. I'm not single anymore.
Neither am I. Secondly, no one is a bigger fan of Austin Powers than me. So I love that aspect of your show. And finally, your sick and twisted joke, you should save, I'm going to say you should save that for the end, because that was absolutely comedy brilliance.
Great comedy opinion, right?
Amazing. I've actually had the pleasure of seeing Aly in her sketch comedy group, Sketches If You Can. inside of you when you were doing comedy. It radiates, and I really feel like the audience feels that.
Let's go.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You are such a natural. This comes so easy to you. And I have ADHD big time, and I was mesmerized by you the entire time. This is your thing in life, so you got this.
Definitely her calling, so naturally. Great to listen to, great stuff. How did you feel that went for yourself?
I think it was okay.
Always your own worst critic, right? No, you did awesome. Ladies and gents, a massive round of applause for Aly Belcourt!